In this video, we're going to talk about breathing and the dynamics, and by that I mean how fast and slow. When we speed up and slow down, when we're going to get louder or softer. First thing I should point out to you is I'm thinking about 76 beats per minute for this song. This is what that sounds like. And so let me just walk through. I'm just going to be reading straight from my notes that are on the copy of the music that I've made available to you. Stop that. So this is what I have in mind. I've got where love is breath, there God is also. You see how we get louder there on all, and right on the word all, you crest in your volume, and for so, you just sort of fade down a little bit. At the end of that, there's a breath. Then again, where love is, we want to be, breath. Guide us his truths to follow. Same thing there, where you build up, and on the word fall, on that syllable fall, you're going to crest in your volume, and for low, you back down. Then there's a breath at the end of that. Help us obey him faithfully. And through that phrase, help us obey him faithfully, you're going to slow down. It's going to become a little bit more deliberate. Help us obey him faithfully. And from the word li, your volume, which has been even throughout that phrase, is going to fade out a little bit. And there's a breath. And the men are going to come in here, and I just want the men booming. Where love is, there God is also. We're just clipping along here. We think of him. Oh, by the way, there's no breath there. Where love is, there God is also. Then you breathe. Through this portion, though, no breath. We think of him reverently. And there's a break at there, and that's the only time you can get your break. Or you can get your breath there. I should also mention that through that phrase, the ladies come in with oohs. When the men are saying, we think of him reverently. And through reverently, we're going to back it down just a little bit because we're singing about being reverent. So where the men have come in really strong through all this, as we say we think of him reverently, we want to become a little thoughtful, we want to become reverent, and so we're going to quiet down a little bit. And at the end of that, we're going to pause just for a little bit of effect. Think of him reverently. Take a breath. Teach us to pray. Breath. And we're talking about prayer. So again, we're going to stay reverent. It's prayerful. To talk with him above. And we're going to slow it down a little bit there through. Because when the men came in, we sped it up a little bit. Where love is, there God is also. We were moving through that. Even though we're being reverent, we came into that stronger, and now we're bringing down the volume. We're going to bring down the tempo a little bit to talk with him up above, breath, and know that he, pause or breath, will guide us with his love.